Hey there, it's JoJo the Thrifty Teacher. I'm here with another haul. I am a full-time educator, a part-time reseller. I do not edit my videos. I'm doing this purely for fun. Here's my newest shirt. Well, I've had this for a while. I just dug it out. Rescue, foster, enrich, adopt, love. Pipples. My Riker boy is still at the shelter. For those of you who don't know, I am fostering a boy, a dog. I was supposed to only have him for 3 weeks, and I've had him since February. He went back for 2 weeks after he had surgery, came back with me, and now he's back there. They want to keep an eye on something a little bit longer. He's had some health issues since I've had him, and they've done an excellent job at the shelter that I volunteer at trying to figure it out. And of course, something else came up, so I needed a break, and then I was like, okay, like I want him back, and they're like, no, we need to watch him a little bit more because something is going on with the incision that when they gave him surgery, and then he got infected, and blah blah blah. So, and pretty soon I'm going to be going to Michigan. I'm packing 2 suitcases full of stuff to give my friend at home so she can start listing on eBay. Because I have an abundance of things, might as well just put everything I need for myself into my carry-on, and then the 2 suitcases will be packed full of stuff for her, up to 50 pounds, I guess, each one. So let me get into the haul. I did a whole bunch of errands this morning so I could get home around noon because it was, I think, 110 today or something. I'm in Arizona. So I got my errands done, and then I went thrifting, and then I came home and listed. Sales have been really good because I'm on break right now and been able to list. So I did just get some of my order. I ordered a new ring light. I'm going to keep this one, but the front broke on it because of my little foster boy got excited one day, and it fell over and cracked the front. So, and I just got some other things, but I want to show you what I got today thrifting. It was a really good day. And it was funny because there was probably 3 or 4 guys just waiting around for new carts to come out. And I was like, guys, no, like, I don't know what they were trying to resell, but I got good stuff. And they were reorganizing, and I got good stuff. So let's start with, some of you already know what this is. For those of you who don't, it's a Whiting & Davis. Whiting & Davis is a really good vintage brand. I felt bad for the lady because she rang me up, and then when I went to pay, we both looked at her screen, and she hadn't pressed this one button that you need to, so I had to take everything out, and I had breakables. Oh, and I bought this. I didn't buy it because it broke. I had this little Otagiri elephant, and I broke it because I was taking out my reusable bag, and I forgot it was on the top. And then I broke this little egg thing too. They didn't make me pay for it, but I was so sad. But I just felt bad for her. And she was like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, don't apologize. Like we just didn't look at the screen before we started entering. It was fine. It was fine. Anyway. And then I had a 20% off coupon. So everything that I'm showing you today, I think, was $70 after the coupon. So I paid $5.49. It was $90, and then I had my 20% off. So this was $5.49, and it says Mesh Whiting & Davis. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. And I'm not going to get a ton for this, but it came with the little bag, the little baby bag too. What annoys me, I wish they'd stop doing this. They put the R in there, and I'll try to get that off with a magic eraser. I hate that. And then also, because there are Whiting & Davis that are newer or fakes, but this one says it also in the metal part, and it'll say made in the USA. So it does have some wear on it, but hello, it's vintage. Of course it's going to have some wear on it. But I have other Whiting & Davis. I have one that's like you click down the top of it and then you pull it open. And I have another one, but I've never had one that's like big and heavy like this before. I haven't even researched it yet, but if I can get like 35 bucks for it, I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. I just love these old vintage bags. I just think they're amazing. And I found some more brands that were great today. Oh, I'm going to save the best for last. Well, I think it's the best. You might not. It depends on if you know what this one brand is. And this is, I believe, from IKEA. It's not marked. Oh, man, and it's chipped. Dang it. Well, look at this little egg cup. $2.49. And I thought I looked at it real good, too. Apparently not. That must have been why they got rid of it. Isn't that cute, though? But it was $2.49. You could put an air plant in the top of it. No, Jolene, you don't need to keep it. That can go just right in recycle. I got this dress. This was $9.99 minus 20%. I did look this up before I bought it because I want to make sure I can at least get $45 for it. It's called Cherry Velvet, made in Canada. And it looks like, I think it's a plus size brand. But isn't this cute? Like a pinup. I mean, it's not vintage because I had a WWW on it. But I thought it was cute. Got to be careful because I got my breakables in here too. And then I didn't know Patagonia made this. And this one was $9.99 also. A Patagonia hoodie. Not all Patagonia is equal. You have to look it up. I didn't mean to yell and be mean about it, but I like the back. So this I can probably get about $40 for, which I'm, 10 into 40, not bad. Or $9.80, right? Whatever. And then, what is this? Does that have its original tag still on it? It does. Well, look at that. This was $6.99. And it was, green tag was also 50% off. So I got, it's a DG2. I like this brand. It sells good for me. DG2. I don't know what it stands for. I just sold one of their jean jackets. It's a mature woman's brand, I think. But they always put kind of embellishments on things. So this is new with tags. La da da. La da do. Huh. That's cool. Didn't even realize that. I bet they didn't either. Otherwise, they would have priced it up. Because you know how good we'll be doing. Pricing up their stuff. This I thought was really cute. It was $3.49. And I know some Goodwills don't give you discounts, but ours does 20% over $20. But look at how cute this is. That's a little angel or baby Jesus. And this was $2.49 minus 20%, so whatever. $2.20. So even if I get, it looks like there was probably something on the back of it. But even if I get like, $5 for it. I'm trying to see if it's broken right there. It's loose, but it's not broken. Maybe. No, it's cute. I'll list it. And then if it doesn't sell, I just give it to somebody. I thought this was cool. And the shelves were pretty empty. And I was just like, guys, look around. There's some cool stuff here. This was $3.49. This was definitely handmade. You can see there's a picture in there, right? And then there's all these different slab rocks. I just thought it was so cool looking. And then the back is like whatever they used. But I think this would look cute in somebody's cabin, or I don't know. It's just cool that somebody made this for $3.49. I don't know. I'll ask for $10, $12 for it. Again, I like to make, I I like to make a higher profit, but when there's stuff like this, that's, you know, $3, $2, and it's cute, I'm going to buy it. Keep it out of the landfill. It's just cute, you know? Let me make sure. Okay. There was something breakable in there. This is a new to me brand, and it is, it was $5.99. Hold on. Let me show you. Johnny O hanging out. I don't know. It smells good. Oh, you know. A guy must have been wearing this. Oh, that smells good. So, this is just, the reason why I even looked at it was I thought the tag was cool, but I felt the fabric and I was like, oh, this feels nice. And so I had to have it. Extra, extra large. What's it made out of? I don't know, but it smells good. 85% cotton, 10% cashmere. That's what it is. And then 5% spandex. Because I'm sure you guys are like, that doesn't equal 100. And then I believe I sold my other one, but I'm not sure. This was $4.49, so I paid up a little bit for this. But I love these glass with the lead and the seashells in it. Oh, look at, there's a little sand dollar. I like that stuff. I don't know. I've got to research it. I don't know. I just got this today, but maybe 18, 20 bucks. And this was $5.49 as well. I'm trying to get the tag off so you can see the whole thing. Whatever. So this is either somewhere in Sedona, or this kind of looks like if you've been to Arizona and you go from Phoenix to Tucson and you pass the, it's not the Chiricahuas. No, I don't know what it is. But Arnie made it. And when I looked it up in the store, he had sold some pieces for like 34, 35 bucks. And it had one of those plate holder things that you can hang it up. We don't use those, so I took it off and left that in the store. But I thought that was pretty. I like the blue around it. I got this for myself to put on my couch, $4.49. I just thought the orange and the red roses were interesting. So I got that to put up. I like to wash it and then put them on my couches for the dog. So I can just, when it gets dirty, I can just take that out and I don't have to worry about it getting on the couch. Wait till you see the other one I got. I just remembered. And then I got these for $2.49. I love vintage stuff, guys. This is DG ABC gift set. Blocks foam filled and washable receiving blanket and towel. And I looked up that brand, and I can probably get 25, 30 bucks off of it. Why not, right? Why not? I got this Ray Dunn Best Friends. This was $2.49, which I'm surprised because they still like to mark up Ray Dunn at Goodwill, even though it doesn't sell well anymore. But I figure I'll put a picture in it and give it to one of my friends. Oh, I'm going to wait and show you that in a minute. I got two things that I'm super excited about. This is Dalzell Viking glass. I've heard of Viking glass, but not Dalzell. But when you look up, like, this was $3.49, by the way. When you look up this Dalzell Viking and you look up the vases and stuff, they were going for hundreds of dollars, or like the smaller ones were like $74, and then it was going way up. So I think this was a stand for something. But I was like, well, if I can turn $3.49 into like 40 bucks, why the heck not? Okay, I'm saving this one. I'll show you this. This was $2.49. Look at this little wolfie puppet. It was all like scrunched up in a bag, so I had to tear the bag open because I got to see what it is. And I loved the little wolf pup. I liked his fur. Is it a fox? Maybe it's a fox. It must be a fox. It is the Puppet Company. I don't know, $15? Who knows? I just thought it was cute, okay? That's why I got it, because it's cute. That's probably a fox, right? No, or a coyote. Coyote? Coyote. I don't know. And if you'd also want to follow me on Instagram, it's JoJo the Thrifty Teacher. I post some of the things that sold. I don't post everything because that would just be ridiculous. But I post some things that are for sale. This was $6.49, which I was like, come on, Goodwill. But 20% off. Look at this. Look at this freaking thing. I believe it's a toothbrush holder. And then I don't know what you would put here because it's not big enough for a cup unless you get one of those baby ones. But I just thought, and it's not marked. I was like, somebody made this and they didn't even mark it. How are you not marking this? So I have to clean it up a little bit. But it's so cute. It is heavy though. But it's so stinking cute. But I figure you could put your toothbrush in there if you wanted to. And maybe your toothpaste sits in there and then your soap. But I would use it as a little trinket dish. And I don't know what you would do. Put pencils in here? Or I don't know. I don't care. It's too cute. I couldn't pass it up. And I know other people are probably looking at it and be like, what the heck? All right, hold on. And then I'll show you this and then the two other things. Okay. This is another brand that was new to me. It was $9.99. Obviously, Goodwill is looking stuff up. Minus 20%. Of course, everything I wanted today was blue tag. And their color was green. But this is called Blue Willies. But I just loved the, like, worn look of it. This is men's, I believe, and they had it in the women's section. But it was made in Denmark, and this will probably go for $50. It's heavy. It's nice. I always make sure the zippers work. Okay. I'm going to show you the thing that some of you probably might not know about. So I love the baggies. The Goodwill has them. Savers has them. Savers used to have better baggie walls where you could find really good stuff in there. So I was looking at the baggie wall and I walked by and I saw the handle on this knife and I was like, ooh, that's a neat handle. And then there was also like one of those shredders for like cheese or lettuce or whatever, and then like a funnel, and I was like, So what I usually do is I'll buy the bag, rip it open, take what I want out, and then redonate it, which this one lady was like, oh, I hate when people do that because we have to reprocess it. And I was like, I don't want it. But anyway, so I was looking at it and I was like, I don't even care for, I think it was $3.49, $4.49, or $5.49, whatever. But I was like, ooh, I like it because the sheath, I don't know if you can see it. It has like a deer and then there's the mountains in the background, right? And then I unclipped it. Okay. And I was like, ooh, this is like a Bowie knife, or is this like a fishing? I don't know what kind of knife that is. But I look at it and it said patent, whatever. And then on here, I look closer. I don't know if you can see. Do you see? It says Cutco. Now, if you don't know about Cutco, look at if you don't know about Cutco, you need to know about Cutco. I really like the sheath too. Cutco is a very good brand of knives. So I looked it up and they're going for between $75 and $100 and some dollars. I think with the sheath, I think that sheath is amazing. But I just love the feeling of the knife, like the handle. I know. So I was super excited about that because I've only found one Cutco. I found like one of those tine forks, and I sold that for like $12. And I found a Cutco spatula, which nobody's bought yet. So when I found that knife, like a Cutco knife, I was so excited. There's another thing. I really want to find some salad master pans. I found 2 before, but it's like when you find stuff that can get you a good profit, but also you don't find it that often. When you do find it, you're like looking around like, is anybody watching me right now? Because this is amazing. Okay, my last item that I'm keeping, unless I look it up and it sells for $1 million. I paid $4.49 for this. And they had Beauty and the, not Beauty and the Beast, maybe Little Mermaid, but you could tell that kid loved those sheets because they were almost worn in the middle. Look at this. Hello. Look at this. Are these not the cutest? Look at Bashful right there. Aren't these the cutest sheets? One sheets. I didn't even see if they were vintage or not because they are just too cute and they are staying with me. I'm trying to see if there's a date on it. Oh, that has a stain on it. Whatever. Okay, hold on. Let me see. There's the price tag. If you're going to rip them off like that, make sure you hold on to the other end of the tag. Disney Twin, 50% cotton, 50% polyester. Oh, they're vintage, made in the USA. Yes! It's a twin. So, I was so excited when I found that. I was like, can you get more? Anyway. That's my haul for today. Super excited. I think just if this Cutco knife will pay for everything else. Like just this will pay for the purchase. And then everything else is pure profit. So that's amazing. Again, it's just the luck of the draw. I spent a very long time in there. I was talking to my friend today about how you just have to research stuff. You have to research stuff and you have to watch videos. I was just watching 2 different videos. You have to do it, and else you won't learn. So I am JoJo the Thrifty Teacher. Thank you for watching my videos. Again, I do not edit. I'm just doing this for fun. So if you want to follow along in my thrifting learning journey and reselling, I would appreciate it. You guys have a great